Hello, Harrison.
Hi, Mom.
Well, we are at episode 3 of sHeroes' journey, and that is about the refusal to call.
That's cool. So what exactly is the refusal? Like,
Oh, that's a good question. The refusal to call is really about that time when you know you really ought to do something, or something is like a great opportunity comes to you, and or even something kind of scary,
cool.
and you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. Have you ever felt that feeling when there's like a big thing that you need to do, or you feel like you should do, or you really want to do, and you're like, I can't do it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes, I when I started biking, I was so afraid of biking because
Yeah.
I had an injury when I was 4, when I fell off my bike, and I was so scared to do it. But somehow I found the grit or the power in me to go and do it.
I remember you were talking about that last time when we talked about Sisu and that grit and that power. Is there ever a time that you just stopped and you were like, no, I'm not going to do this?
I mean, not really, but there's a couple of times where I've just been like, this seems so hard that I need like time to really consider doing it, not just run right in and do it. Like, think about my options and see if this really makes sense to do, or if it's just like actually too hard for me to do. Like, there's no possible way that I can do a college level math test right now. But what I can do is maybe an 8th grade math test I could start maybe thinking about, and maybe challenge myself to maybe get something better than like a 70 or something like that, and like go
just
set
like it's like a
goal.
little bit harder than you normally would.
Yeah, like something harder than what you normally do, but maybe it's like not like absurdly hard. It's like there's no way that like a kid who plays soccer can play in an adult league. It doesn't work like that.
Right.
It's too hard, or it doesn't.
You kind of set yourself up for failure that way, right?
Yeah, you want to set yourself up for success, but in a hard way. Like you want to get success, but you want to earn it, and you want to you might have hard times, but you want to be able to push through and achieve your goal and do well.
I love that. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of how Dr. Nick works with you in cello, because I remember when you were like a little guy, you were like 4.5 when you started cello, and we're hitting cello season again. You just started back with your lessons, and I think about the songs that you looked at and you were like, I can't do that. Like you were like, refusal to call, Mom. What got you through?
Well, first of all, Dr. Nick just makes things look so much easier than they are. And when I see him play piece, I'm like, oh, I can do that. And then a month later, I'm like, oh my Lord, why did I just say that I can do that? And I did. And I eventually get it done, but it's like, it's back to the idea where it's like, you don't necessarily go in swinging and you hit a home run in the first try. You might work a good count. It's a 2-2 pitch, and then you eventually maybe get a base hit. You get on base. You might not do what you want to do fully. You might not overachieve, but what you can do is you want to at least do well, and do well in a way that you're gaining some experience or gaining and learn, unlike just doing the same thing you've done. That's why all those pieces, you have to learn
all the cello pieces you're talking about.
All the techniques before you achieve, and you go in and you get that piece, and you do it correctly.
It's like every little success leads to something else in a way, doesn't it?
Totally.
Well, I think you're an awesome kid, and I'm glad I'm your mom.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining me for this episode.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.